Hey guys, back with another video for you, recapping the install that I did for the Tone Monster bass preamp. I have a Sterling by Music Man Ray 4 bass. It's a cheap bass, but a good bass to play. But the preamp in there and the pickup usually leaves a little bit to be desired, so there's some upgrades that can be done. I did those. I did the Bartolini pickup first, but I wanted to upgrade my preamp, and I'm really glad that I did. The Tone Monster one, the SBK-3D, only cost me $70, and when you actually look up other preamps, you'll see that's a pretty good deal. But I'm really happy with the results. So in this video, I'm going to go over a little bit on how the install went, some of the differences between this preamp and the stock preamp, and then later on in the video, I'm going to give you some tone comparisons and a little short video about how everything went overall. So I'm gonna get into a little bit right now. First, the stock preamp that comes with the Ray 4 bass is a bass knob, treble knob, and volume. It's an active bass. The new Tone Monster one that I bought is a 3-band preamp, so it comes with a stack, bass, treble, mid control, which I was really excited to have, and then a volume control. So now I have a 3-band preamp in the same footprint, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Everything's nice and solid. The knobs are nice and solid. They actually have a detent on there, so you don't have to worry about where's the middle 50%. Everything's detented. So, well, the volume's not detented, but everything else is detented. So really good. I actually play bass at my church, so I'm part of the worship team, and I was actually looking to make sure my sound was everything it needed to be, make sure that the front of the house was getting the best sound that they could get, and I want to make the best sound and make a joyful noise. So I wanted to make sure that my bass was up to par. But the Tone Monster, it really delivered. But I'll make a video about that later, my experience in the worship team. Right now, let's talk about the bass. But it went really good. The install was easy. I had to do minimal soldering. Everything's already came pre-soldered, so if I had 2 pickups, then I could have just easily plugged in the wires from that pickup into the balance spot. But because I only had 1 pickup, I didn't need the balance spot, so I just had to cut those wires and connect them together. I used a little heat shrink and a little bit of solder to make those connections so they were solid, but you don't necessarily have to. But yeah, it fit in there just fine. Didn't have to worry about stuffing it in there too much or do anything crazy to get it to fit. Everything fit perfectly. No noise. It only took me about an hour, so everything was really easy. But yeah, so I'm really happy with the results. After this, we're going to get into a little bit on how the install went, and then I'm going to show you some nice tone comparisons. I took a lot of before and a lot of after. Please forgive my playing. I mean, I'm not the greatest. I've only been playing about 2.5 years, but I think you can get the difference, and you'll definitely notice the difference in bottom and in just overall clarity. So yeah, if you are looking for an affordable preamp to change out of your budget bass, and from what I've seen, some people even put them in good basses. I think the Tone Monster is the way to go. I definitely would do business with them again. So yeah, we're gonna get into these other videos. But if you like this content, if you like what you're seeing, please, I just ask if you subscribe or leave a comment on your thoughts on the Tone Monster preamp. But also just share this video and tell your friends about it. I really want to try to share some knowledge, share some positivity, and share bass with the community out there. So if you guys can do that, it'd be really awesome. So yeah, we're gonna get into these videos. Thank you very much. Hope you're blessed wherever you are. I hope you're having a good time wherever you're at, and you're doing something that you really love. And if you're not, please work on doing something that you really love. I really love bass. I really like making videos. I like making people happy. So let's all get out there and do some good in this world. So hope you guys are having an awesome day and be blessed and jam on. Okay, this is the wiring. That blue wire is the wire coming from the shielding. Here's the volume pot, treble pot, bass pot. Looks like they were all kind of grounded together. I did have a bunch of gunk on that one to try to get this attached to it. It looks like the looks like it's grounding that bass. This is the bridge wire. It's getting grounded on top. And the looks like the 9-volt is getting grounded there, and the hot's going there. And then so it's ground to that, and looks like it's going into the output. So yeah, here's all the connections. Alright, I'm finished installing the Tone Monster SBK-3D. Pretty self-explanatory. A few notes that I had. So this is the old one that came out of the SUB. It was a 3 brand. Actually, it went about this way. So input, bass, treble, volume. From what I saw, they have a 25K pot, and then these were 200 pots, the bass and treble. On this one, they have a 50K volume and then hundreds. Not sure what the difference is. Maybe somebody in the comment can tell me what is that, good or bad or better or worse. But yeah, that's what's in this one. It was relatively easy to do. Had to make a few things that I didn't necessarily solder, but well, yeah, I did solder. I'm sorry. So this is a ground that I have to the shielding that I put inside there. So that was one solder, and then I had to, instead of taking it off the board, taking the solder off the board for the 9-volt battery and the bridge ground, instead of taking it off, I just clipped the ends and connected the two pieces together with a little heat shrink, and works just fine. I plugged it in, works just fine. So, you know, and I did put a little solder on those ends just for extra security to keep them together. But that wasn't too bad of a job. So no solder into the board, at least. So that's a good thing. Everything was connected. I plugged it up. It's good to go. Sounds good. I tested that out. I actually do have some mid control, so that's a good thing.